Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm just going to take you through a quick presentation for Module 3. Module 3 is all about the hotel ratings programs and how hotels are reviewed and rated. So I want to start with a quick list of objectives. I want you to be able to identify and list the three primary ratings programs in North America. I want you to be able to explain how a hotel gets rated by AAA and Forbes. So what is that process? And identify a luxury hotel and a budget hotel through ratings. So how are they different? Remember that this presentation, let's go back, this presentation is just part of Module 3. Also in Module 3, there are many resources that I'll ask you to have a look at, including videos and including articles that I'll ask you to read to better be able to identify and figure out what all these ratings programs are. So what is the purpose of hotel ratings? It's pretty simple. They help hotels market themselves to travelers. And what they do is they use a set of criteria, which are standards, to help travelers make a decision in where they're going to stay. So they're a marketing program for hotels to help them market themselves to travelers. And from a traveler perspective, they allow travelers to just make a decision, an easier decision on where they're going to stay. So who does it? In North America, there is the AAA Diamond Award, and AAA stands for, those three A's, is American Automobile Association. And they use diamonds to rate hotels. That's their symbol. In Canada, we have the Canada Select Star Award. It's only in Canada. And then also in North America, we have Forbes 4 and 5 Star Award. And Forbes magazine is a lifestyle magazine for the rich. So if you're rich, you want to buy a yacht, you want to go stay in a nice hotel, that's Forbes. Forbes is a lifestyle magazine, and they only rate luxury and upscale 4 and 5 star hotels. Okay, what about internationally? Michelin Guide. Some of you may be familiar with the Michelin Guide. And Michelin, you may be familiar with, is a tire manufacturing company. Michelin rate hotels and they also rate restaurants. Then there are government-run programs. A lot of countries, the government of that country will actually be the group that rates the hotels and assigns a rating, whether it's 4-star, 5-star, 3-star. Okay, who else rates hotels? You guys do. In fact, one of the most popular websites now and one of the most influential websites for hotels is TripAdvisor. And by influential, I mean that when we as travelers are making decisions on where we're going to stay, where we're going to eat, what activities we're going to do, it's very common now for people to go on TripAdvisor and see the ratings that other travelers have assigned a place. Okay, this is just a quick screen to show you some trends in social media, how hotels are handling social media like TripAdvisor, like using Twitter, Facebook, and things like that. Now, the Burj Al Arab, this has come up again. How many stars is it rated? Some of you may think that it's rated more than 5 stars. In fact, it's not. The Burj Al Arab is only rated as a 5-star hotel. 6 stars, 7 stars doesn't really exist. But the Burj would like you to think that their hotel is better than all other 5-star hotels. But officially the Burj is rated as a 5-star hotel. Okay, so AAA Diamond rating, how does my hotel get rated? First, you have to apply. And again, I want to make sure that you do go to the other resources on this module outside of this presentation to look at the actual process. So hotels have to apply first. What that means is it's the hotel's choice. Some hotels are not rated by AAA. They've just decided that it's not important to them. They don't want to be rated by them. Then they have to meet minimum requirements. Minimum requirements are very simple. They have to do with safety, security, cleanliness. So for example, one minimum requirement around cleanliness would be that the hotel has to change their sheets in between guest stays. They have to provide guests with new towels if it's a new guest. They can't reuse the old towels from before. Simple things like that. Then an inspector will evaluate the property. This is a very quick overview, by the way. Upscale and luxury hotels, the inspector will often stay overnight at the hotel. They're anonymous, so the hotel doesn't know that the inspector is coming to actually check out the hotel. Then they'll actually assign the rating. Hotels are rated on the following. So hotels are rated based on their physical property. They're rated on their rooms, their public areas. Public area includes their lobby of the hotel, the elevators in the hotel, the restaurants in the hotel. Then the services. Hotels are also rated on the services that they have. So does the hotel have front desk, housekeeping? Does it have a concierge service? Does it have bell services? Things like that. They're also rated on their cleanliness and condition. So the inspectors will check to see how clean is the hotel, and is the hotel in new condition. If it's an old rundown hotel that needs to be renovated and refurbished, then that will impact the rating. So again, for 4 and 5 diamond ratings, the hotel is actually tested and given a score. All right, so just a quick summary. AAA is very well known in North America. It's in the United States, Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean. It's important to hotels to get a good rating, and it is objective due to standards. Objective simply means that they have a standard that they measure their rating against. Okay, versus subjective. Subjective is, well, I didn't like the hotel based on my own personal feelings. AAA is not subjective, it is objective in that they have a checklist that the inspector goes through to make sure that they either have it or they don't. It's objective based on standards. Forbes Travel Guide is 4 and 5 star only, so it's only focused on upscale and luxury hotels. Canada Select, as I mentioned, is only in Canada, covers all hotels, rates all different kinds of sectors. Canada is very rural, meaning that there's lots of places that are outside of cities. Okay, some examples here of 4 and 5 diamond hotel differences based on service. If you get a wake-up call in a hotel, in a 4 diamond hotel, it's just automated, meaning that the computer calls you, the phone rings in your room to try and wake you up from your sleep in the morning, and there's nobody on the line. But in a 5 diamond hotel, that wake-up call is personalized. So it's actually a real person on the phone calling you to make sure that you're awake. That's an example of a service difference. What about physical property differences between 4 and 5 diamond rated hotels? In a 4 diamond hotel, you only have to have 1 food and beverage outlet. What that means is 1 restaurant. In a 5 diamond hotel, you have to have at least 2 different food and beverage outlets. So you would have to have a restaurant and a lounge, or a restaurant and a bar, or 2 restaurants. That's an example of physical property standards. And then these are just some subtle differences between 4 and 5 diamond hotel: name usage, anticipation. It's really difficult to get a 5 diamond award in the AAA award system. It's very difficult to get a 5 diamond award. And a lot of times it's difficult because of the service requirements. Hotels often don't get rated 5 diamond because they don't meet the criteria for service. For example, number 4, escorting guests. If a guest asks you directions to find something within the hotel, you can't simply tell them where it is. You actually have to escort the guest. You have to walk with them to show them where it is. So 5 diamond perfection. Here's the statistic that I wanted to show you how hard it is to get 5 diamond award in 4 hotels. Only 0.27% of all hotels and restaurants are 5 diamond rated. 0.27. That's less than half of 1%. So if there are 100 hotels that are going to get rated, less than 1 of those hotels will be rated 5 diamond. Okay, why do we care about the ratings? They help us decide where to stay. They're based on standards and evaluations, and they help us to categorize the industry. They help us to understand and identify that a luxury hotel is different than an upscale hotel, and an upscale hotel is different than a mid-scale hotel, and a mid-scale is different than an economy hotel. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please be sure to check out all of the other resources for Module 3, and you'll also have a Module 3 assignment that you'll have to do too. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Take care.